It's a time for package from China. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's awesome that you're tuning in. In this video, we are going to take a close look at the game station that I found on AliExpress. And yeah, I picked it up, bought it myself, just wanted to know what are we going to get. They call this also like the classic arcade station professional design and yeah, whatever, never heard of the name by the way, the tape draw, whatever. So let's take a close look inside the box and what are we going to get. Okie dokie, so let's see. I must say I like the packaging itself and oh boy, yeah, it means that they are going to give us not only in deluxe toilet paper manual, but we're going to get a pie inside. Yeah, and I think it is. So, but let's take a look what we're going to get with this. It is I'm guessing a 5-volt, you can see all the camera, but it's a 5-volt 2 amp. Comes with the system itself, but what are we going to get here? I'm so curious what kind of controller we're going to get. They're not the most horrible, shitty USB Super NES rip-off controls I have felt, but they are not super good. HDMI cable, another Super NES controller, and here we have our friend, the game station, in this very nice blue casing. But yeah, it's an orange pie inside the box. That's what we're going to get. Oh, look at this, they even forgot to put on the sticker. Game station, let's do that for them. Or not. Let's take a close look at the system itself. Sometimes you're thinking, why are they keep doing this? Yep, because they just want to create something and sell it on the marketplace. And I was just so curious, what is this game station? Is it actually in pie? And yep, it is. Okay, here we're going to get the input for the power supply. We're having the HDMI out and a headphone jack out. On this side we're going to get 3 USB 2.0 ports and an RJ45 Ethernet connection. And here we're going to find the micro USB connection. We're having the SD slot and you can see, yeah, I think you can see it, but this is the button over there, like the Switch. Not like the Nintendo Switch, just actually a Switch. So this time they actually added a cooling element and a fan. And I'm going to power it on for you guys, just see if the thing is going to be like a vacuum cleaner. And it seems like we can still use the pins over here if you want to. But 2 of them are just used for the fan, of course, for powering it on. Alright, it's time for the nerdy technical chit chat about this product. So let's take a close look at the specifications. The CPU is an H3 quad-core Cortex A7. The GPU is a Mali 400 MP2 that is running on 600 MHz. It has a support for OpenGL ES 2.0. The memory is a 1GB DDR3 that is shared with the GPU. So on board it has 8GB of eMMC flash memory, but it can be expanded with a maximum of 32GB. So that's not a lot. But then overall the specifications are just okay. You don't expect that you can run 4K stuff on this or whatsoever. I'm curious, what are we going to get? So let's boot it up and let's see. Is this thing a freaking vacuum cleaner or not? The system is booting up. It takes quite a long time. The first thing I'm noticing is that this thing doesn't sound like a freaking vacuum cleaner. And it's booting up with the retro orange pie. But for the people familiar to the channel, they know that I have done some reviews about an orange pie system. But I'm curious, how far can we push this thing and what can we actually play with this game station? Holy shit. The loading times are super long. Skip the video. Yep, and just want to cut it, but it's not necessary. Alright, so let's boot it up. One game system gamepad detected. Oh yeah, here it is. Now it seems to me that I'm still needing configuring it. Let's do this first. Some of these systems have been preset and everything is set up, but with this you don't. So just what we're going to do is pressing up, down, left, right on the D-pad. Start, select, eBay, X and Y. I just said eBay. I mean A and B. Oh man, it's brain farting all over again here. Okay, we can skip all the crap. If you have a second controller that you can basically do it way faster. Oh man, oh man, oh man. But that's the only thing you need to do. Set your hotkey and you're ready to go. But when it comes to the Orange Pi, even that is not super powerful compared with other devices, and there was a big portion of the Wicked family that still likes really old school stuff. And I'm not talking about NES even before that. And with the Orange Pi and the game station like this, you can see you're having like some Atari stuff on it. And that is maybe for some of the people really interesting if you want to build yourself a system like this. Okay, let's try this game first from the GBA. Everything is running on RetroArch. And the emulation is very good. What I do like about these, let's say, cheaper boards, they play like the 8-bit, 16-bit and also the GBA, the 32-bit, way better than most cheap devices I've seen now. Okay, you know how it works. Punch him in the face and kick him in the balls. Woo! Come on, Wolfie. It's beefcake time. Beefcake. Woo! Ba-na-na-na, ba-na-na. It's time to become beefcake and like the pretty... Never mind, you know what I was gonna say. I need to stop singing now. I'm getting into the beefcake and Wolfie dudes. Power up. Stop freaking hitting me in the face. Just punch him in the balls. Punch him in the balls. Punch him in the balls. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Wolfie time! So the problem with controllers like these are, so we're only having a freaking D-pad. And if you want to play N64, you can forget it, because we're going to need a freaking analog stick. Can I find... Another problem is, I'm missing shoulder buttons, or the Z button. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is plug in a freaking different cable. Let's get myself just an Xbox 360 controller. Oh, yep. And let's configure this bad boy so we can actually play and test all the games. Because this is just freaking awful. Wow. But N64 will always be a mixed bag. Yeah, that is not how it should be. But I was not surprised, but I just wanted to show you that N64 is a mixed bag. There will be some launch titles that will work, but in overall performance, it's just not that great. You're going to get stuff like this. Okay, so next up, let's play a game of PlayStation 1. And what I like about this, let's say, Pi system, that it is not super powerful, but it's still able to run PlayStation 1 very good. There will be some games, like higher demanding games, that has some problems with this. And I mean like Bloody Roar 2. Maybe they will have some minor hiccup, but the most game will just fine. Wicked, it's not Destruction Derby. Keep forgetting that. Woo! So what do I think of the Game Station? So in overall, the performance is okay. Nowadays, yeah, we're having so many different options. But even up to PlayStation 1, it runs a lot of different ones. Different games, but with the controls that came with it, it was something that you just need to forget. The controllers, I don't get it, why they're giving you these really horrible, cheap SNES. But at the point they're not playing very well. We cannot play every single game with it, especially when it comes to like PlayStation and 64, that kind of stuff. On overall performance, it's okay up to PlayStation 1, and 64 will always be more like a mixed bag. I want to thank you for watching, consider subscribing, hit the little bell, become one of the Wicked family, and I will see you in the next video.